I took the Billy too back and I hopped in the car. I put the Billy in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And made it sit there in the road, wow. I stepped up, ties, I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fire. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling me lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys.
Here we go. Ready?
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. You can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough. So I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night. Till I sleep, I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night. Till I sleep, I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recruitment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting? What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. And when I speak, it's like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds of their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with ice strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James Kennedy.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Texans sideline, head coach DeMeco Ryan. His guys come in winners of 2 straight. On the other side, it's the Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Now man traded away after 7 years as a Bengal. It's Joe Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. You can always see that in the key inactives for this game. Second and 11. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On third down, here's a run by Mixon. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down. First down, it's Stroud. Open man, Demario Douglas. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On second down, Stroud has completed to Douglas. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Cedric Johnson on the stop. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go for the catch.
They They get an even 20 on that one. First down for Houston.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Texans.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins, and they are facing a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. Third down coming up. Stroud. Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Dell, the motion man. They'll run here with Dixon. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Mixon. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Third and goal. Now, Stroud. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now we're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Gain of 14 yards.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
And that was just... a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd down and 3. Stroud going to set up the throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the... ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He is knocked down hard. They stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard.
To throw is Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Throwing is Stroud. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Now Stroud. Gets away quickly. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this will be recovered by the defense, but they will not be able to do anything with it. Time has expired, and the 1st half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the 1st half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the 2nd half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
To throw, Stroud. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everything.
And this will be a Texans 1st down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line. Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And he'll hit the deck here. Remember, that mark comes at the start of the slide. So only a gain of about a yard. 2nd down, and here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Stroud to throw. He's got Dell for that one. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. On first down, it's Stroud.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Houston.
And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texas first down.
A gain of 12. And the Texans
From the gun, here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
This secondary, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 13. First down for Houston.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Stroud going to give this to Singletary. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. It is 2nd and 6.
at the 26-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Now, Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. He's going to have a Texans first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long. They'll run here with Singletary to the 5-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Stroud to throw. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. A little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. He works free, right side. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It is a big-time play for Houston. That gains an even 60 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's Stroud. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Houston.
It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. It's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.
Uh.